folks, there's an Irish poet named William Butler Yeats, and he wrote a line. He said, "Too long a suffering makes a stone of the heart. Too long a suffering makes a stone of the heart." The thing that I found in just this real quick meeting with all of you is none of your hearts have turned to stone yet. Every one of you talked about what you have to do. Every one of you talked to you about having to reach out. Talked about whether or not they're a Jew or a Muslim. Reach out. And, I've often said, I remember the first time that I was in Israel with Golda Meir. She was just before the Six-Day War. And she was telling me how terrible everything was, which it was. She kept flipping the maps up and down behind her, and all of a sudden she looked at me and she said, "Would you like a photograph?" And I thought, that's unusual. And she just got up and walked out the door outside her office. And we're standing there having a photograph taken like you and I are standing looking at the press. And she, without looking at me, she turned, she like this, she said, "You look worried, Senator." I said, "I am." She said, "Don't worry, we Jews have a secret weapon in our fight. We have no place else to go." Well, the truth of the matter is, if there weren't in Israel, we'd have to invent one. The truth of the matter is that I believe that, as I went home and said, I got in trouble at the time, but it's true. You don't have to be a Jew to be a Zionist. You don't have to be a Jew to be a Zionist. And I think the security and safety of Jews worldwide is anchored in the continued vibrance of the State of Israel. That's what I think it's about at its core. And so I've admired you all, this country for so long. And I'm convinced that the more people know your responses to what's happening, as opposed to just what war and peace is about, the more they're going to be inclined to embrace Israel. And but there's a lot more to say, but I'd like to talk to you in private if I can.